saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Washington Commanders and the New Orleans Saints.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Washington State. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
7-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Dropping back to throw. It's on target to Johnson. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good way to help reset those chains.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
There's a dive up the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They'll run here on first down. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk, go.
Second down, they're going to the option. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They get 6 and a first down as well.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Nice run across the 15. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. On his Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels going to throw to get us started. He's got Jalen Lane. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Shotgun handoff to Akers. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Into traffic, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
18, tight end. 19 tight, 19 tight.
3rd and short, Daniels. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Got it. Ready?
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
70 Lions.
4th down. Here's Daniels. He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
From the gun, here's Akers. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Stopped by a former 2nd overall pick. He was a Rookie of the Year with the Commanders since Chase Young.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on, come on. Set. 19 target.
Out of the gun, Daniels. It is caught left side. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
60 Vikings, 60, go!
We give inside to Akers. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points.
Here we go, set!
From the red zone on first. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
The tackle made at the
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready! Ready!
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they've been perfect 1-for-1.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go, here we go! Ready!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
10 at the 40-yard line.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ready!
So first down from the 41.
Let's go! Cooking!
Keeps it on the option here. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a second quarter lead. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt, and it for the first time. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sets out behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
60 boxes. 60 boxes. 60 boxes. Lions.
Daniels from the pistol. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They throw it out quick to the left. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. So punt coming up here on 4th down off the leg of Michael Pilardi. And this will be his first effort of the contest. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Setting up the screen. And this one does not go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here we go.
Now a give on the counter. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Saints holding the lead inside of the Superdome. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Reload. Let's go. Smash.
On 1st down, they'll run. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Lions. Mustang 19.
Pass play now. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cup. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On the set.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. 3 drives. drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, because we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
Got it. Ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Practice. 18. Run with 8.
Daniels back to throw. Oh, he loses the football. Oh, the Saints got to it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
1st down from the 42.
70 range. 70 range. Come in. Huh.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
60. Liking 18. Let go. Ready.
Line up the design keeper. Not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Five DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Penalty moves him closer. It's 3rd and 5 now. Here's a throw. Now he's past the 25. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get more points to end a lopsided first half. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Saints 28, Commanders 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. They'll try the right side with Akers. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 35-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They go to Akers again. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warriors, 70s.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to attain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. Set. Cooper.
Sending him on the dive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Press all 80.
Here's Akers up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
And in motion, out of the slot.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Here's Daniels. That's completed right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Washington first down.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
18, Pioneer.
Daniels on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
It's Akers on the carry. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Viking 18.
Once again, it's Akers. And his defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Here's Ryan.
A give to Akers. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs turning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
And the Commanders' 1st down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Lions.
Rolling on 1st down. Daniels. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Lane. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
60 Eagles.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Short pass brought in. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Man, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd
and long for Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. How How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. To the air again, Daniels. Forced out to his right. He can run it. On the ground, game works for the touchdown. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game.
Commanders 14. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's a toss headed right. Nice cut, headed to the sideline. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Ready. Let's go. Let's go.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
Tackle made.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Saints up by multiple scores, and they've got the football.
On the set.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
He'll call his own number. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Tackled back at the 41-yard
Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
3rd down, they need 7.
Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Field goal attempt coming here from Chad Ryland. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Commanders 14.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Back all 80.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Second Pirates. Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, Daniels. The left side is caught by Sinnott. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
60 Bison. Mustang 19. 19 tight.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down.
19, 5 here. Let's go. 60 Eagles.
Again, Daniels to the air. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
70 Timberwolf. Panther 11. Go.
Daniels is going to throw again. Outright, McCaffrey makes the grab. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Okay,
down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
70 Lions.
Desperation time here. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
You knew before this drive started that field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Unlock, ready! 60 Bobcats!
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Ready,
a 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty.
Ready. Let's go.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
They bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Go! Check, Cowboy 80. Cup 19, Cup 50, check, 7 Pirates.
Back to the well again. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Hand off to the back. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. The big play nets him 17 yards. And And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 29-yard
Ooh, I like that.
line.
I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Bronk, as they force this 4th down.
A gain of 9.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And the direct snap goes to the up man. He's going to go for it. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble, as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs. All set to go now from the 35.
Pack the 60, pack the 60. Ready?
On first down, here's Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Tough to blame him for that drop, Bronk. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that's a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19.
Slot man motioned over. The throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that tap may change the next play call as it sends them backwards and has a 3rd down.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Cowboy 80. Coming up, 20.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes out to the left. Pressure's there. He goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
What is it, Kate, they say about luck? Isn't luck the crossroads of preparation and opportunity? Well, that's exactly what the safety's done today. Put himself in the right spots and taken advantage. First, recovers the fumble, and now in front of an open lane to get his first sack of the game.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Washington.
Viking 18.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Makes the catch. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 10.
31. Commanders 21.
Well, time making this all but impossible. They're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. The Commanders think they've got it. Yes, they did. Get it back. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Ready?
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Ready.
Another carry for it. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got 1 more snap coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. Ready, go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. The Commanders rush brings him down. So fans starting to stream from the